Good morning. It's been a while. I am hanging on by my toenails. That's what it feels like anyway. No, it's not that bad. I'm sorry I've been gone for a while. I really was trying to start doing, videos about retirement life and eBay and just anybody that was interested in those two subjects. I know a lot of older people like myself do eBay, but then there's other things that go on in life, and that's where I've been taking care of life. My mother was living in Alabama and with my sister and her husband, and they are going to move back to Texas, but she wanted to come back to the town I live in because they're not sure where they're going to go. So she was like, well, I'll just move back. This is where my brother's at and her friends. And so anyway, that was a big move, Alabama to Texas. So let me just start off saying this. It's not for the weak. Be careful who you hire. We had a horrible experience. We were going to do it ourselves, and then we started adding up the cost of everything, and it just didn't make sense. So I hired, I thought, a reputable company out of Alabama. But the day they showed up, I'm like, doesn't seem like the company I thought I hired. Long story short, the company that I did hire was using the same name to me as the company that I wanted. They have one extra word in their name, but to me, in my text message and in my voicemail, they leave that word off. And they also, when I was asking about reviews and this, that, and the other, oh yeah, we have 4.8 Google reviews. I went online. I was like, man, this is good. I looked at the company. It's a young man. The company I thought I was hiring. A young man, had started a company. Great. Well, I got another company. And of course, I didn't notice from then on out. It's stressful trying to figure all this stuff out, I didn't know the word. They added the word systems to the end of the name. The fraud, the scammers. I didn't notice it. Had the same little logo, very similar. All those things that when you've been told, yeah, this is, hey, this is such and such with blank, blank, blank company. Leaving off that word systems. We have 4.8 Google reviews. Go look at it. All this stuff. Once they started sending emails on, signing this and signing that, I didn't notice it. Anyway, we ended up getting her stuff. I'm trying really hard to hold them accountable, but Wells Fargo denied my dispute. I was trying to at least get her deposit back because I think they should be held accountable. I don't know if there's any recourse from here on out, but be careful. I feel like I'm, pretty savvy and pretty, smart, so to speak, but they did get me. Anyway, sorry, that's the ice maker. So that's that. So I've been dealing with getting her moved here, getting her set up in her new place, and she's doing well. I'm happy with where she's at. I think she's happy. We have a few things to finish, hanging some more pictures, this, that, and the other. But overall, I think things are starting to settle down. My eBay did take a hit, but I don't think it was just the move. I mean, I went to Alabama for a week and then came back, so there wasn't a lot of listing going on. But even before that, things had really slowed down, like never before happened to me in all the years that I've been doing eBay. Excuse me. Very disheartening because if you put in a lot of time and effort and all of a sudden it's like, what? I mean, my 90-day total dropped down to, let me show you. It's actually started picking back up, so these numbers probably aren't going to be quite accurate, but they're close. So when you go into your eBay and go to your selling overview, you scroll down, there's a performance. Okay. My 90-day total now is down 29.7%, almost $3,000. Before that, it was down, I think, 40-something%. It was terrible. Absolutely terrible. And I hadn't changed anything. I was still listing. I'm not listing, junk. I mean, I've got name brand stuff. I don't know, people say, oh, it's the economy, gas is high, this, that, and the other. Well, gas was high a few years ago, and the economy was, so I don't. Hang in there. Now that things have settled down, I'm trying to list 5 a day, at least 5 a day. So I've done that the last few days. Now over the weekend, I have my grandkids here, so I didn't get to list anything. But I'm hoping to just try to stay consistent. So let me know if you're having any issues. Like I say, I don't know what it is. I sell a little bit on Poshmark, so that takes away some of those numbers. But I mean, I'm not selling tons on there. But anyway, I do want to. I did make a little list of what to talk about. I could put my glasses on. I do want to show you some of the things I've bought recently within the last few days, and see if it's anything that you've ever run into, thought of. Nothing's, well, there's one that's pretty earth-shattering, but I bought these girls' gymnastics leotards at Goodwill yesterday. I got 3 of them. This one's not as in good a shape, but it's got the USA Olympics stuff on it. They're all the I think GK Elite, Simone, and then this one is Sunny, I'm not sure how you say that, but got 3 of them. Goodwill's prices have gone nuts. They had 4, these used to be like $1.99. They had $4.19. I did get my discount yesterday, so that helped a little bit, but I'm probably gonna lot them up. Probably, I don't know. I have to look, but probably $30-something, so nothing earth-shattering. I found these On Clouds, which were in great shape. They had a little bit of staining on them, but I got them cleaned up really good. I think I have them for $98. They're the Cloud Tilt, I think, is the model. So I got those cleaned up. They had a few stains, and what I did is I got a toothbrush and I got some OxiClean powder and some Dawn soap, and kind of made a paste out of it, a little water, and rubbed it on the stains. And I let them sit for a while, and then I scrubbed them some more. And I normally don't wash shoes in the washing machine, but my husband throws his in all the time and they come out fine, so I decided, well, I'm gonna throw these in, and sure enough, they look great. So that's that. Another thing that I did buy only because I had my discount were these ink cartridges. They had $7.49. These are usually $2 and $3. So I know with Goodwill it depends on who's doing the pricing, but I went, since they haven't been opened, I went ahead and bought them. My discount, they came to $6 a piece, so that's 12 plus tax, whatever, so say $13. I mean, I confidently can probably get 50 for both, so not too shabby, I guess. It's hot this morning already down here in South Texas. Sorry. That might turn some people off. I am who I am. No fluff. I also found these Hokas, these women's Hokas, and I did pay up for these too. But they don't need anything. So with my discount, they came to $20, which is a lot for me to spend. But I saw that some had sold for like 98. There's a range, but even if I list them for 75, that's still decent profit. Like I say, nothing earth shattering. But one of my best finds, and this isn't all of them, there's some that I have in boxes. Have you heard of Warhammer? Well, it's a fantasy game, and these, some of these are metal, some are plastic, but there's tons of figures in here, and I think I got 3 boxes of whatever they're called, like knights or elves, or one of the boxes was complete. They've been opened, but it was complete, and the other 2 are not complete. So I'm not sure how I'm going to list all this stuff. I'm still researching, which I love to do the research. I don't know. I think that's partly why I enjoy doing this, is because I run into stuff. I've never found a Warhammer stuff like this before. I've never been that lucky, but these will make me some good money. I'm not sure how much yet, but the one box I did list that's complete, I have for $100, and I paid $5 for it, so happy with that. Hadn't sold yet, I just listed it. Another thing I got were these, and they were only $1.49, which is a good price. Good job. It depends on who prices stuff at these thrift stores. But this one's a Red Adair oil well control hat, and it was made in Houston, Texas. This would probably be a good 25 to 30 bucks, I'm guessing. I remember looking it up, and that this was a good one, so happy with that. And the rest of these are all Exxon. My grandfather worked for Exxon up in Humble, Texas, and the Tiger, and they're old. So I'll probably I don't know if I'll lock these up, but for $1.49 each, I was happy with that. Some of the foam is just disintegrating on some of them, but that's pretty normal with these old hats. So normal. Found this Charlotte's Web. I thought the spider, I tried to knock it off. I thought it was something on there. It was $3.99. List price was $50.99. But I don't know, this says 2006, but these are books. So I think I can probably get $30 for it. It's new sealed, so happy with that. And the best thing I have found recently, and as I said before, I'm an everything buyer, is I found this helicopter pilot helmet. I know nothing about this kind of stuff, but I looked up the inside. It has a model number, name. It's got the microphone. These go for several $100s, up to several $100s. Like, there's a range, just depending. This one's missing the lining on the inside of the styrofoam, but it does have, it has the microphone and the ear pads, and I'm not sure what I'm gonna list it at yet, and it's kind of cool. Let's see how to do it. I forgot. I gotta put it down. It's kind of heavy. Got arthritis in my. It's got that visor, and then there's another visor in there that's shaded. I'm not sure how to get that one down yet. Oh, it's missing. No, actually, they don't come with two knobs, so I think there's a way to get the other one down, but I'm not sure how. But it's got two visors in there. It's got a dark one and a clear one. So this is my best find. It's called a Gentex, GENTEX helicopter pilot helmet, and it's got a model number in there. I just can't remember it off the top of my head. I hope you're doing good. Thanks for being here. If you want to subscribe, it would be greatly appreciated. I'm just a old lady trying to have a little bit of fun, trying to maybe share some experiences with younger people who want to start up YouTube. I don't even know what I'm doing. eBay or Poshmark. I'm not, Poshmark is, I'm not an expert in Poshmark. Not that I'm an expert in eBay. They're always changing stuff, but some people are bored. When they get retired, they're bored. They don't have anything to do. They don't, so maybe somebody will, find some value in this and talk about the things about our elderly parents. My mother's gonna be 94 in October, and she's doing really well, but she is slowing down some, and that's hard. It's kind of scary and kind of nerve-wracking, but hopefully she'll continue to. She went to the doctor the other day, and he's like, "You're pretty healthy," but her energy level's not what it used to be, and that's hard for her because she's wants to feel like she's used to feeling. So leave me some comments, good, bad, or otherwise, and I hope you have a great day. Take care. Bye.